Uh-oh. Why am I at why am I at 300? Oh no. I'm at 300. Damn. This stream's gonna be lovely. Alright then. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. It changed. It changed. 30 seconds of amazing grace for Memorial Day. I didn't mean for that to happen. Let's see how my health is. I'm at 600 now. Guess that's as good as we're gonna get it. Anyways, today I wanted to remember the Boy Scouts of America. See, before we do that, I gotta take my pills. I'm trying creatine. I'm adding it to my things that I do in the morning. This is the first time I'm trying it. I'm trying it in pill form because the pill form was the cheapest form at the Walmart. And I'm gonna just try it, but today we are going to remember the Boy Scouts of America, an organization that just kind of fell apart for various reasons. Um, so I'm trying to figure out. Oh, it's Vari. So I'm trying to figure out like how. I'm not sleep deprived. I just woke up. There's a difference because this is how I always sound in the mornings. That state where you're just like, oh, hi, I just woke up. I'm not fully here. That's where I am right now. So like after like 30 minutes I'll be fine. So let me get the light on. But yeah, I did like basically have the stream started out at 4:30. So that's good. Anyways, uh the Boy Scouts of America basically a dead organization now. And the reason why is actually very simple. It is because they it is unfortunately just because they let the gays in. That is exactly what happened. It's not that being gay is wrong or anything. It's that the vast majority of the Boy Scouts of America, it was just a religious thing. So when the when they let the gays in and they were like absolutely okay with it, all the Mormons left, and the Mormons were like 90% of the Boy Scouts. So all these Mormon Boy Scout troops went away, and that's what led to like all their financial difficulties. But they were having other problems. Like let me pull up some stuff. Performers cancel appearance. Yeah, so there were like a bunch of performers that were scheduled to be at the 2013 Scout Jamboree, and a lot of them canceled. And it was just because they were like, oh, well, you know what? We don't like this. The Boy Scouts of America is not public about their support for gay rights, so I'm not going to be there. And so it was really funny because they had to like scramble for like last minute performers. And I was at the I was at this jamboree sort of thing. It's just really funny to me. Let me see if I can pull up some jamboree footage. Let me pull up these people. So one of the replacement acts that we got was Three Doors Down. Look at them. They're here. Look at this 2013 video quality. So yeah, this is what we got instead of Carly Rae Jepsen. I'm trying to remember like the other performances because there was one. I I know there was one that was like really bad because uh it was just some girl that they found last minute, and this poor girl is just on stage like just trying to do anything, and she was promoting a MySpace, but it was just like not working out for her. uh, I just remember it being like really really sad and awful. I gotta get back to my stream deck. Hang on. Then yeah, they are better than Jepsen. But but yeah, no, fun fact about me, I am an Eagle Scout, and I have like I have a lot of terrible stories from the Boy Scouts. So like uh the first camp I ever went to, I got left all alone at the showers. So 11-year-old Ethereal was just like bawling his eyes out because everyone abandoned him. Uh, and then another good one was what's a really good one? Uh, I shared this one on Twitter. So basically, there was this merit badge I got. It was the worst fucking thing ever because it was like outdoor survival, and I did it in Colorado, and so, uh, I was in Colorado doing this wilderness survival merit badge, and one of the things that people would do in Colorado at this camp is they would often just leave to go and raft. And so the three kids that I got stuck to build like a wilderness shelter with, uh, they were all scheduled to go rafting while we were building this shelter. We had 2 days to build a shelter, which basically amounted to 2 hours of work. So, it was like 1 hour of work with all four of them, and well, all three of them plus me. And then the next day, it was just me. I was all alone, and I had to like try and build the rest of the shelter by myself. And basically, because these other three kids were like not we're not gay. We're not gay. They had the not gays. They wouldn't let me sleep in the shelter that I fucking built myself, other than the tarp they brought. And so I was just like cold and miserable the entire night. And at that same camp, there's also like another funny story that I shared on Twitter, which is basically like, it's basically one of those stories you look back on and you're like, wow, no wonder my life is so like weird and messed up. So they would set up these stations at the camp to do like merit badges that were very, very quick and easy to do. And one of them was like fingerprinting. So I'm having a good time. I'm having fun. I'm doing my fingerprinting merit badge. It's so much fun, guys. You just cover your hands in ink, you press it to the paper, and you get a merit badge. There's nothing to it. And then my dad shows up. Yeah, they made me sleep out in the cold after I fucking built most of the shelter. And they were like, no, you can't come in, there's no room. I'm like, Jesus Christ, guys, it's fucking cold. Let me in. They're like, no, this guy's too tall. I'm like, I'd even like made the shelter like perfectly. So there was like enough room, like we'd all be close and share the warmth of our bodies, and that would help, and so anyways, the quick morning merit badge, I did fingerprinting, and I was having a good time. I put my thumbs and my fingers against this blue paper, and I was having fun. And then my dad was like telling me how I messed it all up, and I remember just being 14 and bawling my eyes out in front of this, like, I swear, this girl has to remember it because she was like just running the merit badge thing, and I think she was like 3 years older than me. So it's like, just I can only imagine like some 17-year-old girl like has told her friends before, like there was some 14-year-old there was some 14-year-old kid, this big boy, he was bawling his eyes out over fucking fingerprinting. Jesus Christ. And it's just one of those things where it's like, I always wonder, it's like how did it get that bad sometimes? I don't know. I don't know. It's really funny to me now, but uh, it's bad. uh, see. Oh yeah. Also, the not gays were like a big thing in 2010 because I went to like a lot of the big things in the Scouts. I was at the 2010 Jamboree. I was at the 2013 Jamboree. I went to Philmont, which was fun. But at the criminals cry over fingerprinting. True. uh yeah, I did criminalize maybe. I don't know. I was around weed once. I never smoked it. I ratted out the people because I was in the 8th grade and I was a goody two shoes. And I I loved our cops because cops good. And now I'm like, oh, okay. Marijuana's fine. Also, like, don't talk to cops. Fuck cops. uh, yeah, the Boy Scouts has served me well. Certainly. Uh, but yeah, in 2010, we had the Jamboree at Fort AP Hill, and just this common thing that, uh, thanks, Nintendo. uh, but in 2010, we went to Fort AP Hill, and it was there were like showers. And at first the showers were normal. Like you could go in, you could pull the curtain back and get a full shower in. But I don't know when it started. I just know that at some point some assholes just started doing like shower checks. Like they weren't supposed to be doing what they were doing, but they were. So everyone was just like not dealing with it. Basically, they they were trying to enforce the not gays. So they would like throw open the shower door and they'd yell at you if you were naked in the shower. It was just the weirdest fucking thing that happened. It's like, okay. Those showers were awful though because like at both, it's like it was like a temperature neutral thing at both the Fort AP Hill one and the Summit one. So yeah, it was both like temperature neutral. So it's just literally 0 degree water coming down on you. It was great at the Summit though because all the showers were is you pulled a string and you're like you just pulled it down, the water would rain down on you so you'd get wet and then you'd wash off, then you'd pull the water down again. Basically, yeah, you get yelled at and called gay. I guess the last thing I can mention about the Boy Scouts is how girls being in the Boy Scouts is like totally irrelevant. Um so basically there's like this thing that's been in the Boy Scouts for a long time called the Venture Scouts. And the Venture Scouts has always been co-ed as far as I can remember. And so I liked how all these people were like, hey, uh we can't have girls in the Boy Scouts. That's never happened before. Girls in the Boy Scouts, my god. What will they think of next? And it's like, no, it's already like been a thing. It's already established. Like like my entire experience in the Boy Scouts was like there were girls everywhere. It's like, so I don't know what people are thinking. It's like they're everywhere. It's not like some crazy thing. It's just I don't know. It's like yeah, no. Once you turn, I believe it's 14, you're allowed to join the Venture Scouts, and then it is co-ed, and they wear like a green uniform instead of the brown uniform, and it's gray pants instead of the green pants. It seemed like fun, and there are like other like high adventure scout groups. Like there's the Sea Scouts and just other things, and it's like it seems like fun, but I never got into it because like by the time I was 14, I was basically done with everything. I basically got my Eagle Scout within the course of a year because I was just like, you know what? I fucking hate this Scoutmaster. He doesn't believe that I can do it, so I got it out of spite. And yeah, it was great. It was great. Uh, I thought it would give me like all these like benefits and everything. Everyone was telling me, "Oh yeah, 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 you get your Eagle Scout, you're set." As far as like documents and stuff, like you just put that on a resume. Uh, hasn't helped me a lot on that front. But yeah, the Venture Scouts are always co-ed, and then like parents were always bringing their girls to things. I remember that like Order of the Arrow was co-ed, so it's like all these things have always been co-ed, and to freak out over girls being the Boy Scouts is kind of funny. But I think the funniest thing though is they they uh, they had a terrible thing they had to deal with, which is recently, like now that they've been like, yes, we support gay rights. Now that they've been like, yes, anyone can join us. All the religious groups have left, so they don't have any financial backing. And then after they lost all their financial backing, they got sued to fucking hell and back by all these kids that were like, well, they're not kids anymore, but they were. And they're like, yeah, someone did bad things to me when I was in the Boy Scouts. And ironically, like the time frame is like around like the Catholic stuff. So it's like, you know, when the Catholic uh things were going on is roughly aligned with when a lot of these people were uh uh well, you know. And so they're getting sued by the for the actions of the people that have abandoned them. Which I think there's just something poetic there. So anyways, I am gonna have to call it there because I'm gonna try and make it I'm gonna try and eat something, and then I'm gonna do a full body workout this morning. I'm gonna feel it in my legs this next week. My ass is gonna hurt, and it's gonna be fun. So I will see everyone later. What was impossibly vague? Just good job. Good. Good. Okay. Well, I'm gone.